Let's make a fern out of soft felt. I'm going to show you the fun part first so that you have an idea of where we're headed, and then I'll show you how to make the fern from start to finish. All right, at this point, we're making some cuts. There's a piece of folded felt on the wire, and the part that I'm cutting right now is the bottom of the fern, and it is folded. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a bunch of cuts of fringe all the way up toward the top. And the angle of the cuts is parallel to the cut that I made at the bottom. So what you're going to use here is soft felt and 18 gauge floral wire. I use a Kokuyo scissors and a Cool Shot hot glue gun. Here I'm bending back the wire and I'm giving it a curl that seems naturalistic to me. And I'm separating the fronds of the fern and I'm giving them a little tug. And I think it's so cute. I've put affiliate links at the bottom of the page in the description, and this will enable you to get exactly the same supplies that I'm using. And I will earn a tiny commission from Amazon if you follow these links. It's really just pennies, but it helps a lot and I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I'm going to use a pliers here to give that curl a little bit more oomph. And now let's get started from the beginning. Take your piece of felt. I believe this is about 2 inches by 6 inches. And you're going to use a Cool Shot hot glue gun. If you don't have a Cool Shot hot glue gun, please use finger protectors like those. It's really easy to get burnt, and it's unnecessary. Cool Shot hot glue guns are great and work really well, and they don't burn your skin. So I've cut myself about 10 inches of floral wire, and you're not going to believe how easy this is. All you do is you take your 2x6 piece of felt and you're going to put a line of glue in the middle of the piece of felt all the way down lengthwise. You're then going to immediately put your wire on top of that glue and you'll fold over your felt. And you're going to press and make sure that the glue spreads around and anchors that piece of wire in very strongly. Okay, let's do it again with the other piece of felt. I'm going to show you twice. So I'm putting my line of glue down the middle of the piece of felt. And in a moment, I'm going to put my piece of floral wire right on that line of glue. I'm going to fold it over quickly, and then I will have kind of what look like 2 small green flags. All right, that is the first step. So now, how do we make it look like a fern? What you're going to do is you are going to start cutting from the top of the wire, from the top of your piece of felt toward the area where the wire is sticking out. And what you'll do is you'll start at the edge and cut toward the side. And then you're going to make that cut I showed you in the beginning at the bottom. It's kind of a triangle. And at this point, you're going to make the fringe all the way up toward the top. And this kind of looks like half of an arrow or a spear. And I've already got that done. So now you're going to separate the fronds. Oh, they're so cute. And you're going to give them a tug. When you give them that tug, they'll elongate a little bit and just get a bit more personality. And as you work your way toward the top, tugging, you're then going to be ready to put a curve in your fern. Oh, they look so cute now. And if you subscribe, you'll get my other little free tutorials for spring flowers. Next, we're going to make a rosette spray. Enjoy your ferns.